Clear that now. Waconzy is here with me.
Exactly, man.
How you doing, Waconzy?
I'm all right. How you doing, bro?
Very good. Nice to see you. The one difference I noticed from that video and now is your hair is gone.
Yeah, my hair is gone, man.
Why did you cut your dreadlocks?
Exactly, I run a company, yeah, and you see, I always try to balance life. I mean, there's a challenge with everybody. Lots of us in the entertainment industry, we keep chasing fame, and probably will chase fame till we die. You understand? But I think it's only best to try to balance life. I run a company. I do a lot of corporate stuff too. Aside music. So I had to take off the dreadlocks so I can balance my life perfectly. So I won't always see myself as a musician, just a musician. So
do you wear the earrings and the glasses too when you have your corporate suits on?
No, I take off the earrings. I take off the earrings. I wear the glasses, exactly, but it depends, it depends on what I'm going to do, because, I mean, you can only represent yourself positively, just like you're wearing your suit now.
Yes, very true.
Exactly.
You're based in Port Harcourt? Where were you based?
I was based in Port Harcourt. I was born and bred in Port Harcourt City, the beautiful city. I like to call it #1 city, But guess what, man? We're all Nigerians, no matter where you're from, Port Harcourt, Lagos, Africa, wherever, man. We're all Africans, But right now, I'm based in Lagos.
Yeah, you moved down to Lagos. I asked that because I know Port Harcourt has a very interesting music scene.
Exactly.
Most times, it's completely different from what the scene is in Lagos and Abuja.
Yeah.
A lot of songs are hits there. It takes about a year before we hear it here.
Exactly.
And it's
a lot of songs are hits here.
Yeah, they're not there.
Exactly,
Why did you move though? Because I know a lot of people who have made, I mean, you were there when you released the song, did you?
Yeah, exactly. But basically, I moved from Port Harcourt to Lagos because I wanted to conquer new grounds, what I'm saying? By God's grace, we've been able to conquer grounds in Port Harcourt and its environment, like the Niger Delta, Bayelsa, blah, blah, blah. And we made hits from Port Harcourt. We went outside Nigeria, lots of places, from Port Harcourt. But I'm a CEO of my company, Deviate Innovations, the owners of the Waconzy brand. It's also they own Deviate Media and a couple of other companies, So, I mean, we need to be close to the airport and the seaports, because we bring in a lot of stuff, exactly, So, and of course, Lagos is the center of entertainment. Waconzy say that, man. It's center of entertainment in Africa, #1, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's only best to move to new grounds. Like they say, you cannot sell palm oil in Ohaji. There's one place in Imo State they call Ohaji. They have a lot of palm trees, you know what I'm saying? And you can't be selling palm oil there and be like, whoa, I'm just too much.
Because everybody has it.
Everybody has it, that's it,
Okay,
exactly.
You mentioned now that you were a hit maker and all of that, but I haven't heard from you since this song. This beautiful song that we just heard now. Where have you been? What's been happening?
Well, basically, I have been trying to put my stuff to another level, but you're wrong when you say you've not heard from me because we've done a couple of hit songs, you know what I'm saying, that made hits, even different parts of the world. Okay. I also did a remix of one of my songs, Club on Fire, with Truth Hurts from Aftermath, Dr. Dre,
Okay.
Because she liked the song, she heard the song somewhere in Austria. I went to do a show in Austria, Vienna. Somewhere, somehow she came from my show. It was just Club on Fire, and after which we released the new song Amosu, which is actually making a lot of impact by God's grace. It's I like to call it the first scary musical video in, I like to say, in Africa or Nigeria. It's making a lot of impact, and a couple of remixes from different parts of Africa, I like to say. Then Sweet Like Tombo, of course, we'll do the remix with Radio and Weasel. So there's a lot of progress. I like to say the album, the Money Bag Guarantee album is out, and it's gonna have it's a 20-track album, and it's gonna have 10 videos. We already made Club on Fire video, we made Amosu video. The next video is Sweet Like Tombo, and it's gonna be out in I think about 20 days maximum. It's gonna be out. It's ready. We've started the process now. So there's a lot of progress. I like to say, yeah.
Okay, so you seem pretty busy.
Very busy, very busy. Actually, very, very busy. I like to say, yeah.
So do you agree when people call you? You don't agree when people call you a one-hit wonder then? Because I've heard that being said around.
Everybody has his mouth. You can say whatever you want to say, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? When there's no news, it's bad news. You know what I'm saying? But it's wrong when you say I'm a one-hit wonder because I got so many hit songs. So I want to start counting them. Probably start from Celebrate Remix, Too Much Money, Amosu, Club on Fire, Jangolova with Banky W, and so many songs I like to say. Wedding Day, Jogodo. I got so many songs I know, A lot of times I've got this challenge, which song I'm going to perform on stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
When you look at the music industry now, how it is in Nigeria, a lot is happening.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to be musicians. A lot of musicians drop singles like every other day.
Yeah.
Do you think, what do you think we're doing? I don't know how to put this now. Do you think we're doing the right thing? Because a lot of people, a lot of fans, including I sometimes wonder why a lot of the songs sound a little too alike.
Okay.
How do you let me just ask, how do you distinguish yourself from the crowd?
Well, basically, for me, myself, Waconzy, you know, Waconzy is a Superman, I like to say, you know. I'm not really interested in, okay, of course, I like I said earlier, I blend my life positively, you know, because I don't want to do my music because I want to make all the money out of my music. I can as well make money from my company, Deviate Media. So my music must be there even when I'm gone. You know, if you listen very well, all my songs have meaning. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in all this stuff these little children do. They do songs, they don't have meaning. They just go and they just want to make noise, you know what I'm saying? This is bullshit, you know. It's only necessary when your song has meaning, you know, because music is expression of, it has to be there for something positive, you know. Your music has to be used for something positive. So when you're gone, people remember you, you know. Like, okay, let's use the song Celebrate, for instance. Celebrate is always celebrate. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be there forever, I like to say. You know, I've got this new song, Amosu. Amosu is deep, you know. Amosu is deep. It's just for people who understand. But by God's grace, I mean, as a result of the video, a lot of people now understand, you know, because a lot of people say they're nothing like spiritual powers, nothing like this, nothing like that. But I mean, the song, to a reasonable extent, has made a lot of people now understand what it is, you know. Life is deeper than what you see, you know. But what I like to advise everybody, you don't make music because you want to make noise, or you want to be on TV, you want to be on radio, you know. You make it because it's got to make a positive impact, you know what I'm saying? Music, expression of self, you know, not expression of stupidity, you know. Like, you've got to say something important, I like to say, you know.